many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Good Morning Vail. This looks like a shot from 2 Elk looking off towards blue sky. I'm going to take that one to the bank and guess that's my shot today. We play this game called Surprise Bump In, and we're showing you the top of the mountain this morning. Today is March the 21st, Thursday, and yesterday at 5:29, the very first day of spring kicked off. And it doesn't feel like spring out here today. We have some cloud cover rolling in, maybe some snow in the forecast for the next couple of days. But thanks for tuning in to Good Morning Vail on TV8. I'm Mark Sassy. I'll be in the studio. Michelle will be up in Beaver Creek, and then Ashley roaming around with some first chair reports to show you exactly what the conditions are like. Now let's talk about the Epic Pass just a little bit. Some new innovations recently announced are allowing the Epic Pass kind of feel for everybody. Now, the Epic Pass was launched 11 years ago, and it really changed the whole standard for the ski industry. Now, we know that not everybody needs that Epic Pass or any kind of a season-long pass. So they're introducing Epic for everyone, and what that means is the Epic Day Pass. So they're allowing the same incredible flexibility and value to all skiers and riders, whether they want to ski or ride just one day or every day of the season. Now, you can customize the Epic Day Pass for up to 7 days. You can continue to add to it over the course of the season. You could add the holiday blackout dates into that Epic Pass, that Epic Day Pass. But it allows people that, that don't ski or snowboard on a regular basis or may not be able to fully afford that Epic Pass to have that opportunity. It's called Epic for Everyone with the introduction of the Epic Day Pass. Now, it doesn't really feel like spring out here today. I see the red sky in the morning behind us. Sailors take warning, skiers take warning this morning, weather changing, but spring is in the air. And for Vail, April 11th through the 14th, once again, it's the Spring Back to Vail event. 4 days of fun and games and activities and concerts. And I'll mention real quick the concerts. We've got Government Mule coming Friday evening, and then Saturday night, the reggae band Steel Pulse and Xavier Rudd are going to be performing. Both of these concerts are free, open to the public. There is VIP available for, I think, an additional charge, and you can go to Vail's website to check out more of that information. But one of the biggest events of Spring Back to Vail every year is the Sunday event at Gold Peak, where they make a big pool of ice cold water, and people dress up in costumes, and their goal is to be as flamboyant and acrobatic as possible to go over the jump and get across the pond. Now, this is going to be the 17th annual pond skimming competition, and this is one of those events you just don't want to miss, really. It's going to be hopefully a sunny day, and you get to see a lot of debauchery and a lot of craziness happening over there at Gold Peak. Things get going at about 3 o'clock, and you can sign up on the website. You can go to Vail's website and go to pond skimming. And I know Michelle Seymour, she's live up in Beaver Creek. I feel like Michelle would be a good candidate for pond skimming this year. What do you think, Michelle?
I don't know about pond skimming. I don't know that I want that cold bath. I'm not sure I'm going to make it across. But I would definitely be a candidate to go judge some of that or go to some of those concerts over in Vail for Spring Back. But if you are here in Beaver Creek, it is Thursday, and that means Thursday Night Lights. So this is just a fun event for the whole family. It is a glow stick ski down. Afterwards, there's fireworks, and it is just a lot of fun. So if this is something that you're interested in, make sure you go to Children's Ski School or give them a call by 7 p.m. today. That way you can get yourself registered. The ski down starts at 7:30, light depending. It changes a little bit here as our days get longer because this is at dusk, but they ask that you are a level 5 rider or above to do it. And it's a fun thing, especially if your kids have been in ski school all week. It's a great way to go out with the family and do something different together. And then afterwards, at the base of Chair 6, you have the best view of all the fireworks. weeks. So it is just a lot of fun to get out there and do something like that. And today should be a great day for that. And we have epic conditions for all of that today. And speaking of epic conditions, we are not the only resorts out here in Eagle County having a great season. Out in the Lake Tahoe area, they have been having a phenomenal snow season. Over at Heavenly Mountain Resort, they are going to extend their season through April 28th with a bonus 3-day weekend, May 3rd through the 5th. North Star California Resort plans to extend through April 21st, and Kirkwood Mountain Resort is also going to extend through April 14th with another bonus 3-day weekend. So lots more information coming your way. Stay with us. We're going to have a check of your local weather next.
I'm Danny Davis, and when I'm not snowboarding, jamming, pow slashing, riding the half pipe, or just chilling, I'm watching TV8 Vail.
During your first Inspirato vacation, you'll notice that something is different. The beds are made. The dishes are done. You're not worried about what comes next because it's all been taken care of. The kids are getting along, and your spouse has never seen you so relaxed. Everyone truly important to you is gathered together under one roof, and each moment is a reminder you've arrived. Inspirato, luxury vacation homes and experiences.
Here at Beaver Creek, your day doesn't just end with skiing and riding on the slopes. There's so much more that happens right here on the plaza where we're standing, Sarah.
Absolutely. We always have something going on here in Beaver Creek, from our ice skating rink right behind us, that's open every day, to great offerings for the whole family. Thursday Night Lights is a huge tradition here. Our glowworm ski down and fireworks every Thursday, to our Fun Fest every Saturday afternoon with games where kids can win prizes. So much going on. You'll always want to check beavercreek.com to take advantage of what we've got going on after you're done with the ski day.
And then, of course, you always bring in new things to each and every season. Tell me about this Beaver Creek Extraordinaire.
Beaver Creek Extraordinaire is our new après-ski offerings during our holiday time. So during holiday, President's Week, and spring break, complimentary activities on the plaza here, movies, food, so much more. Check it all out, beavercreek.com.
Wow, that's right. Don't miss it. beavercreek.com. Go check it out.
Yo, check this out. Get up, you're embarrassing us.
Welcome to the block party.
That's cold. Mountain Dew Ice, the clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
A beautiful sunrise over the Gore Range as I'm making my way up to the top of Vail Mountain this morning, and we are really having some nice warm temperatures today compared to what we saw yesterday, where those temperatures in the morning were in the single digits. Not today. We're going to be seeing our highs once again reaching into the upper 30s, and we're starting off with some partly cloudy skies this morning. We do have a chance of seeing some snow later on, but our best chance of snow probably won't be getting here until tomorrow. So our high down in Vail Village today will be around 39 degrees, and we will be seeing that cloud cover and just a slight chance of those showers before 2 o'clock, and then a chance of maybe a rain snow mix after about 3 o'clock. But it looks like today the southern mountains will be favored about 2 to 5 inches there, and then just some light showers across the state besides that. Then for our conditions on the mountain, partly cloudy skies, and those highs on the mountain will also be in the 30s, 34 for Vail, 35 for Beaver Creek, a little warmer at Keystone, 38, and 30 in Breckenridge. And then as we head into tomorrow, we'll see those snow showers likely likely occurring in the afternoon. Better chance of that snow actually sticking for us, so probably more like 2 to 5 inches for tomorrow for us. So it looks like we could see some nice accumulation, especially by the end of the weekend, and it's all brought to you by Sun and Ski. You can find them in the heart of downtown Avon, and their deal of the week this week is running shoes and also hiking shoes, because it's almost that season, right? A little bit, kind of, not so much. Let's take a look at those conditions to prove how much winter we still have left.
This resort report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
Let's talk about conditions now on Vail Mountain. We have all 5,288 acres available. Remember, the size of an acre is roughly the size of a football field. That's a lot of space on Vail Mountain. We've had these conditions for, honestly, for months now, it seems, with all the snow we've had. No new snow in the past 24 hours. We received 1 inch in 7 days. We have about an 82-inch base, which is phenomenal, over 305 inches. Everything is available. As you can see, plenty of snow everywhere, great conditions, sunshine on and off today. Notice the grooming report on the bottom of the screen. So the top row are going to be the trails that are groomed on Beaver Creek, the lower row, the trails that are groomed on Vail Mountain. And pay attention to that, because first thing this morning, you want to kind of, go to the groomed trails that were groomed most recently. They're going to be a little bit less firm. Michelle has a Beaver Creek report coming up next.
And, I heard Mark saying you want to go to the groomed trails. So true. But not only the groomed trails, you want to head over to the parts of the mountain that are in the sun, because that will soften it up faster. So if this were me, I would head up Strawberry Park Lift this morning and then drop myself down into Larkspur Bowl, where they've groomed upper and lower Larkspur. It sits in the sun. It'll be nice and soft. All 23 lifts are up and running here at Beaver Creek. Gives you 150 trails with over 1,800 acres. So spread out. There's no reason to just sit on the front of the mountain. Go explore and enjoy it. We have had 1 inch in the last 7 days, but again, head to those sunny parts of the hill. So it is a great day to get out there, enjoy it, make some turns. So stay with us. Up next, we're going to have that avalanche report for you.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
The Extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's a learning environment tailored to your child's every need. It's a guarantee that by the 3rd day, children 5 to 6 will be skiing Hay Meadow Park, and students 7 and older will graduate to Red Buffalo Park, our mountaintop dedicated learning area. The Extraordinary is passing your love of skiing on to your children. Belong in the Extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Time now to talk about our snowpack. Now, for the Upper Colorado River Basin, we are at 134% of average snowfall, which is phenomenal going into springtime. Hopefully that's going to set us up for a nice kind of wet summer, as long as we have a relatively slow runoff. Instability in the backcountry, not quite as bad. The potential for avalanches starting to decrease. Let's talk about your avalanche information for today. This is from Colorado Avalanche's Information Center website. As you can see, you have different areas around Colorado. Our selection, we're going to choose Vail and Summit County. It's a moderate for today. Let's take a look at what they have to say about today's report, what it looks like out there, and then what we can expect moving forward over the next couple of days. The information is that the avalanche report right now is at a moderate, at above tree line, near tree line, and below tree line, and also the same for tomorrow. So we're starting to see the ability to not see the signs of instability like cracking, and you don't hear that whumping as much anymore. The weak layers are near the ground, buried deeply into the snowpack. Spots where you might impact the weak layers are near and above tree line and have a shallower snowpack. So, you know, a couple of weeks ago we got a lot of snow over a short amount of time. Avalanche danger was the highest we've seen it in years, and now it's starting to kind of settle down a little bit. More snow in the forecast. It's going to put some new snow on those older layers. Just be aware out there before you head and make sure that you're educated and you have the right tools. All right, that's your avalanche report. Ashley has First Chair coming up next.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Property Brokerage, Eagle County's only vacation home investment advisory company.
All right, well, I technically just rode my first chair up here to Mid-Mountain, and now I'm heading over to the Mountaintop Express, but I'm just gonna spin you around a little bit as I'm making my way over here. Definitely a beautiful morning, and also a very warm morning compared to what I was experiencing yesterday. I was over at Keystone yesterday morning and it was 3 degrees, so it's a vast difference. It really is very nice and mild, and we have those partly cloudy skies to start off with. Now you can kind of hear me crunching as I'm walking over to Chair 4 right now, and that just really bodes that it's going to be fast this morning because of our spring-like conditions and because of all the sunshine that we've had. So if you want to kind of experience the mountains like the locals do, you want to seek out the sunniest spots first thing this morning. So I'm going to be taking you up to the very tip top of the mountain. We're definitely going to find some sunshine up there, and then we'll start to see some clouds kind of developing later on this afternoon. So it'll be kind of interesting to see how the snow holds up, but we have been starting to see some of those slushier conditions at the bottom of the mountain by the time that we get into the afternoon. So what that means is that the conditions really change quite a bit from the morning to the afternoon, and you kind of have to be ready for those really speedy conditions to turn into some very slow conditions with the changing of the snow throughout the day. So just be aware. It's kind of better to take it slow and just make sure that you're in control. And that's really the case any time of year, right? But thank you so much to Vail Property Brokerage for bringing us this first chair. And coming up next, we're going to take a closer look at your weather. But oh man, just a slight breeze out here. It's a beautiful morning.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Boost Oxygen. Don't let altitude ruin your Rocky Mountain experience. Help is here.
That's a look at patrol headquarters in Beaver Creek here at Red Buffalo Park, and it is starting out to be a really nice morning today. Really mild temperatures here at the base. We're at about 22 degrees right now, and we're gonna have one of those days where it's sort of mixed light. You're gonna have those pockets of sunshine out, you know, and then some cloud cover, and then the sun will hopefully come out again. So it's definitely a mixed light kind of day, but really mild. We're gonna warm up to about 35 degrees by noon, 39 by 4 o'clock, and only dropping down to about 33 degrees by 8 o'clock tonight. So a great day to get out and make some turns or just soak up some prey in the village with these mild temperatures. And it's mild throughout today. It's gonna be 38 over in Keystone, 30 in Breckenridge, and 34 in Vail. You should have pretty clear roads if you're out and traveling today, so just have a pair of good sunglasses in case you get some of that sun glare. We're looking at some clouds moving in later into tonight with a chance of snow coming in for Friday. 60% chance of snow on Friday, 32 degrees, 35 on Saturday, 34 on Sunday, with the sun hopefully coming out again on Monday and Tuesday. 37 on Monday, up to 44 on Tuesday. So this weather report was brought to you by Boost Oxygen. And you know, increased oxygen intake helps with your exercise recovery, and it also helps boost your immune system. Who doesn't need that while they're traveling? So stay with us. You know, if skiing is not your thing today, we're going to have a look at the Vail galleries with our gallery stroll.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Yo, check this out. Get up, you're embarrassing us.
Welcome to the block party.
That's cold. Mountain Dew Ice, the clear, refreshing lemon lime dew.
Hello, I'm John Vickers with Vail Village Arts and the Vickers Collection Galleries. For over 20 years, Lyman Whitaker wind sculptures have delighted visitors here on Meadow Drive. I hope you can take a moment and we see how Lyman's creative process brings these sculptures alive.
My name is Lyman Whitaker and I'm a wind sculpture artist. I get a lot of my ideas from plants and forms. Sometimes I'll walk around and, I'll pick up a weed and it'll have some indications of which direction I should go. I love the process of making a machine turn and do something. And then embedded in that is the artistic element. That's one thing about the wind sculptures is they're quiet. And they evoke peace and calm. The work comes from plants, and to return to an environment where plants are the focus, the work just seems to be at home. What I like people to take away from the work is whatever they take away. It's a personal thing.
Oh, how I wish I was that creative. Lyman's pieces are not only beautiful and quiet, they're durable too. They come in all sorts of sizes and prices for everyone's individual needs. I'd like to invite you to stop by our gallery here on Meadow Drive, where we can show you his entire collection of wind sculptures. The gallery is open at 10 a.m., 7 days a week. And who knows, you may just have to have one in your garden.
Now you're probably saying, why are they doing a fly fishing report? It is the middle of March, but this is that time of the year when we're starting to see sections of our local rivers, more specifically the Eagle River that runs right through Avon all the way down to Dotsero, starting to open up. There are sections that are completely available for some fly fishing, and this time of the year the fish are starting to see the signs of spring. The sun warms the water temperatures up just a little bit midday, and the fishing becomes more active. The fish start feeding more. Now we are seeing some things happening with the daytime warmer temperatures creating some off-color water to the west of Walcott. So Alkali Creek and Milk Creek, which flow into the Eagle River right around the Climbing Rock area, will discolor or stain the water further to the west of Walcott. Here's a look at your flows, and you can see fluctuating throughout the day, kind of tidal almost. Right now we're at about 70 cubic feet per second, and that'll increase during the daytime on a warmer day to around 80, maybe 85 to 90. And there's a lot of snow to melt off. So if you are going to head out, just once again be aware, watch out for where you're walking, but go spend some time on the water. That's your fishing report. Now Ashley has a UV forecast coming up.
This UV forecast is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
Oh hey, you just caught me getting off the top of Chair 4 here at the top of Vail. Let me scoot on over to where the legendary back pools are, and then we show you what's happening with our sunrise. Wait for it. Oh, look at that. Hey, good morning. So let's talk about your UV forecast. It is going to be pretty moderate throughout the day because we are going to be seeing quite a bit of cloud cover, but you know what? Those UV rays, they can get through that cloud cover. It doesn't matter if it's spring, summer, fall, or winter. UV rays are a present thing in our lives, which is why we recommend at least an SPF 30 or above each and every day, because, you know, out here in the mountains, not only do you have that sun reflecting down on you from above, but you also kind of get a double whammy because when it reflects off the snow, then that hits you from below. So you have the sun up top and then the sun reflecting from the snow. So you get hit pretty hard, and it's really easy to go home with a goggle tan if you are not careful. So SPF 30, Supergoop, if you haven't tried it before, they're a really inventive company, and they just came out with the first SPF eyeshadow. So they have a new eyeshadow that has an SPF 30 in it as well. So maybe check that out. All right, we are going to take a look at what's going on with your weather, with your roads. Oh, what a beautiful Thursday we have here on Vail Mountain.
I have a puppy named Tito. He's this crazy psycho ball of energy. I have my iPhone out constantly and taking videos, and even something simple like him getting out of the bathtub and shaking off the water and catching it in slow motion. All of a sudden it becomes artistic, and I'll post maybe one or two to social media. That's my son.
There for you when it matters most. Get iPhone XR on us when you buy the latest iPhone, and Apple Music on us with Unlimited. Only on Verizon.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail, Colorado, and Facebook.
Pretty mild temperatures here in Beaver Creek this morning. We're starting out at about 22 right now at the base, but it is a little bit breezy out here today. There's some little breeze going past us this morning, so you're definitely going to want to check yourself out a nice good pair of like Oakley flight decks to get out there on the hill this morning. They're nice and rimless, and they give you great peripheral. It is going to be one of those days where it goes from light to dark, but we are going to continue to warm up today. We're looking at temperatures of about 35 degrees by noon, 39 by 4 o'clock, and then only cooling down to 33 degrees by 8 today. So a great afternoon to get out there, make some turns, and then take in the villages for that après. And pretty easy driving conditions through the I-70 corridor today as well. 38 over in Keystone, 30 in Breckenridge, 34 in Vail. So really nice day to head out to any of the resorts you want to head over to. Again, we are going to have that cloud cover mixed with sunshine throughout the day, probably with more clouds building as we move throughout the day today. That next chance of snow is really going to come late tonight into tomorrow, with a 60% chance of snow on Friday. Still mild temperatures at 32, 35 on Saturday, 34 on Sunday, and then hopefully the sun is going to come back out on Monday and Tuesday. 37 on Monday, and all the way up to 44 on Tuesday. So if you were liking the day we had yesterday, that is going to be coming up for you on Monday and Tuesday again. This weather report has been brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Beaver Creek. If you are going to get out there and get on the road today, we are going to check in with the road report next.
Look at how horrible that road is right now. This is your road report, and we are just talking about the spring thaw and all the moisture on the roadways and these damaging, horrible potholes that will eat your car alive, and they are everywhere. I'm seeing more potholes this year, I think, than I've seen in years, many years combined for some reason. And some of those have gotten filled out, but it's bad out there. Be careful when you're driving around, because your car can really take a licking in a short amount of time. Let's talk about the roads today. Here's a shot from the top of I-70, and as we can see, looking good out there first thing this morning. No moisture on the roadways, maybe a little bit of snow melt midday with a little bit of sunshine, more snow in the forecast. Road travel should be impacted, and we are moving through March. March, traditionally the snowiest month of the year, one of them. So we're not out of the woods yet, everybody. Make sure you're always prepared and always on guard. Make sure you have all the stuff you need in your cars in case for some reason you get stopped, you're stuck in traffic, or there's an accident. Couple good things to have with you: bag of abrasive material like some kitty litter, maybe a little bit of Tidy Cat, a small snow shovel and a brush, some traction mats, a flashlight and a blanket, a just in case, full of all the stuff that you need to take good care of you. All right, we have more of the show coming up. Ashley live up on Vail Mountain, Michelle live in Beaver Creek, and we have more from our studio. This is Good Morning Vail on TV8.
All right, 3, 2, 1,
putting you in the spirits. When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and maybe feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
To say here in the mountains, come for the winter and stay for the summer. And Beaver Creek really kicks off its summer right. May 24th to the 26th, Memorial Day weekend, Beaver Creek hosts its Blues, Brews, and Barbecue. And this is such a fun event for the whole family. And they have a little bit of everything going on. You know, who doesn't like barbecue? But my favorite thing is you get to try barbecue from, you get to try like Kansas style, you get to try South Carolina style pulled pork, you get a little bit of everything, as well as all the sides that come with the barbecue. On Friday, May 24th, they open up the beer garden and it's the first band and the kickoff of the event. Saturday, May 25th, all the food vendors, bands, they start doing the People's Choice. So you go around and you hit up as many different barbecue competitors as possible, have a little sample of everything, and then you get to vote on the one that you like best. And then on Sunday, they announce the People's Choice Award. So it is just a fun event for the whole family, kid friendly. They have a brews festival, so lots of great stuff. So stay with us. We're going to be checking in with Ashley next.
All right, it's time for your watching when I just wanted to show you how some of the employees get to work. Did you realize that they take lifts and then they also take snowcats? It's pretty amazing what you find up here for our first chair adventures. Anyway, you could have an adventure of your own tonight at the Villard Performing Arts Center if you happen to be our Watch and Win winner. We're giving away a couple tickets to Smirk. It's going to be taking place tonight at 6:30. It's going to be fun for the whole family, and it's kind of like The Odd Couple meets the circus. There's going to be juggling and whip cracking, and it's just, there's going to be unicycles. I mean, there's going to be a little bit of everything, and it's taking place tonight at 6:30. So we have a couple tickets up for grabs. We also have some Boost Oxygen for you, and in order to win our prize pack, you are going to have to answer my trivia question. So it's taking place at the Villard Performing Arts Center. Not a bad seat in the house. It has just over 500 seats. Where is the Villard Performing Arts Center located? Give us a call right now, 970-754-8888. And the first person who can tell us where the Villard Performing Arts Center is located is walking away with those tickets to Smirk tonight at 6:30 and also that Boost Oxygen. All right, keep on calling. We have more headed your way, and we're going to send things back into the studio with Mark Sassy.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vale. Look at the conditions you're going to find over at, I'm going to go with Keystone on this one. This looks like a really nice day over there. Keystone, a lot of terrain. They do a lot with the kids. That's a shot of the North Peak off in the distance. Ashley was over there for first chair yesterday. I just checked out OpenSnow.com. Joel Gratz from OpenSnow, he's talking about cloud cover rolling in today as our next storm swings by for a visit. And as you can see it coming brewing out of the south around the Four Corners. Chances for maybe some showers later this afternoon and maybe a couple of inches of snow possibly tonight, and then a shift for tomorrow. More chances for up to 2 to 6 inches of snow by Friday evening. So tomorrow definitely a little bit more of a snowy day, but for the next 3-4 days, unstable weather. Warm in Denver, temperatures in the 60s with a mixture of sunshine and clouds. For Vail today, these temperatures at the base 41 degrees, so pretty mild. Avon 45, Eagle 46. If we get any moisture today, probably in the form of rain, you know, down below 8,000, 7,500 feet. Around the rest of the country, 50 in Boston, pretty nice, 49 in New York. Our temperatures, it looks like in Atlanta today, mid-60s. It's going to be pretty nice. And then predominantly 50s and 60s reaching from Denver all the way up towards the Pacific Northwest. So not a bad day around the country. For us, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, more snow in the forecast. It looks like after the Friday storm, where they're talking about 2 to 6 inches, Saturday through Monday, another possibility for another accumulation amount of roughly 5 to 6 inches of snow. So by the time this system passes through Sunday afternoon into Monday, there's a pretty good chance we're going to have some more accumulation on the ground. That's your outlets weather. We're going to talk about the women's social ski tours coming up after the break. This is Good Morning Vail.
During your first Inspirato vacation, you'll notice that something is different. The beds are made. The dishes are done. You're not worried about what comes next because it's all been taken care of. The kids are getting along, and your spouse has never seen you so relaxed. Everyone truly important to you is gathered together under one roof, and each moment is a reminder you've arrived. Inspirato, luxury vacation homes and experiences.
I'm here in Beaver Creek with Laura from Guest Services. Good morning, Laura. How are you today?
I'm good, Michelle. How are you?
Great. I hear you're going to tell us a little bit about the Lady Social Tours.
I am. We have a women's tour that we've been offering all season long, and we will offer it to the end of March, so we've got some time left. And it's a free women's tour that we tour the mountain of Beaver Creek Tuesdays through Fridays at 10 a.m.
That's great. Did you hear that? Free.
Free.
Free. Now, the other nice thing is, you know, we were both talking before we started here about how you want to find the sunny areas on the hill because it can be a little bit firm in the morning. And the nice thing about doing a tour like this is I would assume your guides know all the best places to take everyone on a spring day condition.
Right, so we have some female ambassadors, and we also have the ski school participate in the free tour. And I mean, they're here every day skiing and riding, and they know the mountain like the back of their hand, and they are going to take you on the best groomers. You know, if the gals want to do small bumps or big bumps, steeps, or, you know, just some cruiser trails, we know where to take them. Yes.
And that's such a fun way to get to know the hill too. Like, that's the biggest concern I hear from girls who want to go out on their own, who are maybe new to the area, is, oh, I don't want to get lost, or I don't want to end up, you know, at the end of the day in Bachelor's Gulch and not be able to get back. So it's a really safe way to get to know the mountain and get out and explore, right?
Yeah, you don't have to, you know, keep opening up the trail map or ask questions and, you know, worry about where you're going. We do a little bit of instruction with the tour, so it's kind of nice, maybe a couple tips you can take with you and, you know, meet some other ladies that are, you know, skiing on their own today or skiing with other ladies. Yeah.
Now, how good do I have to be to sign up for this tour? Because you mentioned bumps and whatnot. Do I have to be a great skier, or?
You do not. You know, we just ask that you're maybe an advanced beginner to start with. You know, never ever's, this is probably not the right tour for you because you won't get the most out of it. You know, I would recommend never ever to skiing. I would recommend our ski school. We've got some fantastic packages for that. But, you know, if you've been, you know, skiing for a few years, you've got, you know, some little confidence in the groomers and on blue trails, you know, this is the tour for you.
That's great.
Yeah.
So if I am interested in doing the trail, do I have to sign up in advance, or?
No, we meet here at the base of Centennial. We've got a nice large pink sign that you can just come over to the chairlift. If you have any questions, we've got plenty of staff in the red jackets with the eyes. They can get you to the right place. You know, anyone really in the village hopefully can get you to the right place. Otherwise, our guest service center.
Okay, that's great. And if we are on the trail and we're out there and all of a sudden I have to take a bathroom break or something like that, is that, you know, is that okay? Could I rejoin the group? You know, how does that work?
You know, like I mentioned, we have our female ambassadors plus a ski school representative on the tour. So there's plenty of staff folks on the tour, you know, and if there's two different ability levels, we'll maybe split the group in two, meet at the bottom. So, you know, we tailor it to who shows up. Like I said, you don't have to sign up in advance. You know, you can join us today. And I don't know if I mentioned for today, we do have a special offering with the tour today, and we have a coffee tasting with the tour.
All the better reason to ask about bathroom breaks, right?
Yeah, so our tour is sponsored by Starbucks, and we're going to do a free coffee tasting after the tour. The tour starts at 10 o'clock. We'll wrap up about noon, do a coffee tasting down at our Starbucks here in Beaver Creek.
That sounds like a great day.
Yeah.
Laura, thank you so much for joining us, and stay with us. We're going to get you a check of that weather. If you're going to go out there and tour, you might as well know what the weather's going to be like, right?
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
Hey, I'm here with Tegan Davis from the Eagle Valley Library District, and today we have it's all in the bag. What is that?
It is a book kit bag. It comes with 10 copies of books along with a notebook to help book clubs with discussion, and it's all in one kit, so book clubs can just come in, check out 10 copies, distribute it among their members, and then talk about it the next month. We have 43 titles that anyone with an EVLD library card can come pick up.
Okay, that's amazing, but you know, being part of a book club, I might be like taking my time. How long do you get to check it out for?
You can check it out for 6 weeks.
Really?
So that hopefully will get everyone up to speed, and so when you have your next meeting, you can all chat about the same title.
I mean, this is amazing. It's just one thing our libraries offer, so make sure to check them out, evld.org for more information.
Tired, huh?
NBA superstar.
Gatorade Zero. All the electrolytes, zero sugar. Get more out of zero.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Okay, a little bit of a crunchy morning out here at the top of Vail Mountain, but I want to head over to the view of the legendary back bowls to show you what's going on this morning. Now I have my gloves off for a little bit, but it also just shows you how warm it must be, because I am a total sissy when it comes to having cold hands. So it is pretty mild out here today, and that's really going to be the case throughout the day. Now we're starting off with certainly more cloud cover than we saw yesterday, and we do have a chance of seeing some snow and maybe a little rain snow mixture heading our way later on this afternoon, but still really nice, mild, warm temperatures in the 30s, and that's going to be the case whether you are staying in town or if you're coming up on the mountain today. We're going to be seeing those temperatures mid-mountain on Vail Mountain once again in the 30s today. So it's going to be very pleasant, but I must tell you that we do already have a bit more of a breeze that's starting this morning than we did yesterday, and that's just kind of a sign of things to come. Now, according to the National Weather Service, it looks like we're going to be seeing, mostly just some light showers, maybe even some thunder mixed in today. And then we could see maybe about 2 to 5 inches out of tomorrow. Today, if anything, it's just going to be kind of a light dusting. And then by the time we get through the weekend, we could see some really nice, soft things to be skiing and riding on by the time we get to Sunday and Monday. But it really looks like this initial part of the storm today is going to be really kind of favoring the southern mountains. So today, just kind of a transition day, if you will, but beautiful nonetheless. So this is going to be kind of tricky as far as what kind of lens you want to bring out here if you're going to be skiing and riding. So I'm going to send things in to Mark Sassy and see what he recommends for these types of conditions.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years. Eyepieces of Vail will help you see and be seen.
Right here, this is what I recommend today. This right here for the Goggle Bar and Eyepieces lens of the day. This is the Oakley Line Miner. Now this is a return from the past to the present as we look at the shape of the goggle here. This is a cylindrical lens, so sits closer to your face, gives you great downwards visuals and great peripheral vision also. This is the Line Miner, and this is the Prism Snow lens. Now this Prism Snow lens has a deep rose base. This is probably my favorite goggle to use on any given day. It is overcast today. We will have the sun pop out. This particular goggle is perfect for sunny days with a little bit of cloud cover, or cloudy days with a little bit of sunshine. This is the perfect goggle. Now you don't need to change the lenses in this goggle. You can, it does not come with a spare lens, but you can buy alternative lenses for different light conditions. But this one covers a lot of bases. I love this one, the Oakley Line Miner with a Prism Snow lens. All right, that's brought to you by the Goggle Bar and Eyepieces. We're taking a break. We're gonna head over to exit 205 over Vail Pass into Silverthorne, Summit County, and introduce you to Nike when we come back.
Hi,
Hi, I'm the Colorado Kid, and when I'm not in Vail, I'm watching TV8 online at tv8vail.com.
Hi, I'm Dan Talene, owner of Carrots Jewelers in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 35 years. Here at Carrots, our passion is exclusive custom jewelry, and we take pride in our one-of-a-kind designs. Carrots is a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry, accented with selected paintings, sculpture, and ceramics. For more on our custom designs, call 476-4760 or visit our website at carrotsvail.com.
Hi, I'm Chris Anthony, professional skier and one of Warren Miller's film athletes. I love snow and so does Chaos. CTR by Chaos Hats is my choice for smart and protective headwear gear. Here's a few of my favorite models of CTR for staying warm and outside this winter. The Mistral Pro Balaclava can be worn under the helmet or alone. This hinge allows you to adjust the windproof face mask for mixed conditions. Another great way to stay warm is the CTR's modern single seam UHB Balaclava, which is antimicrobial and super breathable. Clean lines for the discerning alpinist. The Headwall Versatile Glove is lightweight, stretchy, wind and water resistant. And it has a smartphone sensor thumb and index finger. Whether it's on the slopes, hiking, snowshoeing, Nordic skiing, or ice skating, Chaos has the winter gear solution. Find us at these stores.
Welcome to the outlets at Silverthorne, or at least the mini version in our studio this morning. I'm here with Peggy Ziglin. And Peggy, the outlets, you can save so much money on designer brands every day.
That's right. Why not? Why not?
Why not?
They're right here. They're so close to us here, just like 20 minutes down the highway, a nice drive. So we're here to show you Nike today.
Yes, I love Nike, and we have some really cool things that I never expected from Nike. So let's just get right into it. Tell us about our first model and what she's wearing.
Okay, well first we have Olivia. And Olivia has on Nike's new interpretation of Nike sportswear, their sportswear line. So this is a fabulous yellow jacket, really great for all the different weathers that we run into. Her gray zip Nike top on, fleece top, and then she's got her sparkle leggings, which I love. Those leggings actually went down from $60 to $30. And then she also has her gold swish Nike knit shoes, which are really comfy, but also they're practical and she can run in them. $465 would be retail, comes to $186. She's gonna save $278.
Wow,
pretty
that's
amazing.
An incredible deal. Okay,
thank you, Olivia.
And who do we have next?
Next we have Rachel. Now Rachel has on, again, sportswear, but this is more with your down vest, which is great. Her teal 3/4 zip top on. She's got her fuchsia tank under it. She's all ready for all the different weather climates. She also has on her fabulous patterned leggings, and then she has her flex knit running shoes and her fabulous Nike hat. Her whole outfit would be $444, comes to $224. She's gonna save over $219.
I mean, when you look that good, why wouldn't you want to work out?
Oh my God, yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so who's next?
Isabella. So Isabella is more of in our cute little kids clothes from Nike. She has on her gray hoodie. She has on her fabulous, it's a cutout tee. She has her floral leggings on, her Flex Experience shoes, and then of course that pink soccer ball. $170 retail. It comes to $123. She's going to save about $46.
Ah, great
Thank
job,
you, Isabella.
So cute. And I love that you can outfit the whole family.
Oh my God, yes. Oh yeah. And then if that weren't enough, we have little Rylan. And Rylan's going to come on out and share with you her fabulous, this is Nike for kids. She's got her pink hoodie on. I love it. She's actually has a Nike polka dot tee on underneath, her gray shorts, her pink Experience shoes, her hat, her fabulous soccer ball as well. $153 is what she'd spend in the retail world. She'll spend $117. She'll end up saving about $45.
Oh my gosh, Rylan. I never
Why
looked
not?
that good playing soccer.
Isn't she great?
So great.
Thank
so
you,
You can
Rylan.
find all of this at Nike.
Yes, all
Okay.
this at Nike. And we have one more fabulous model, Alexandra. She's gonna run out here now. And she has on I love this. This is a turtleneck. It's maroon color. It's a ruche detail. You can put it in a bow or whatever. It's really comfy and warm. The thumb holes, which I love. She also has her maroon fabulous track pants on. Everything from her hat, her striped hat, her Air Max shoes, and her turtleneck, which is on the side just tied. $357 would be retail, comes to $244. She's saving $112.
This is amazing. Well, everybody come on back out here. If you want to save great money on some fantastic clothes, head on over to Nike, the outlets at Silver Thorn, located right at exit 205. Look as good as this crew.
Oh yeah.
First Chair is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vail Village, West Vail, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
So it's the first full day of spring, and as such, the conditions are really starting to change. And, you know, I wanted to kind of give you guys some information. You know, as Vail Resorts employees, we get these emails about playing it safe and playing it all season. I got this one yesterday, and it's all about managing the melt, because the different temperatures and, you know, the shade, the sun, it can really affect the way that your base tune for your skis and snowboards grips the snow. And so one of the things that they just sent out in this email yesterday for all of us employees here at Vail Resorts, you can imagine there's a lot of us that are out in the mountain every day, and it says to take care of your equipment and consider getting a spring tune so that your equipment has the appropriate wax. So look at this. I have my snowboard here set up. By the way, this is at one of the stations where they have the free tools, so you can adjust your bindings if you need to, but this is also a really good representation of how much snow we have. Right now we have an 82-inch mid-mountain snow depth. That is almost 7 feet. Now up here on top of the mountain, it's even more. So usually if I'm putting my board on here, I'm having to lift it up. Nope, not today. So anyway, this is my board from Christie Sports, and not only do they get you set up on the right equipment to start off with, but they can also get you set up with a really nice tune, especially for the spring. I think mine could probably use that, but you can head on into any one of their 4 locations in the Vail Valley. They have such great service and people that really know what they're doing. So stop on in, check them out, get your equipment in for a tune, and you're going to be really glad that you did, especially with the way that conditions are changing just from today into tomorrow. We're going to send things over to Michelle to get a closer look at that local weather forecast to let you know about those changing conditions.
This weather report is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
A little breezy this morning here at the base of Beaver Creek, but overall a really nice morning, really mild and comfortable. Starting at about 22 degrees right now this morning, and it is going to continue to warm up. It's going to be one of those days where you have the sun pop up, sun clouds, so definitely make sure you get on that Supergoop today for those pockets of sun. It's going to warm up to about 35 degrees by noon today, 39 by 4 o'clock, and only dropping down to 33 degrees by 8 o'clock tonight. Those clouds, for the most part, are going to move in throughout the day, so it will start to get a little bit cloudier as we move towards this evening. But again, really mild, comfortable temperatures, really mild throughout the I-70 corridor today. 38 over in Keystone, 30 in Breckenridge, 34 over in Vail today. So definitely a great day to get out there, enjoy some of that. As these clouds move in late tonight, we are going to have our first chance of snow coming tomorrow. 32 degrees on Friday, continuing to be cloudy on Saturday and Sunday, 35 on Saturday, 34 on Sunday, with the sun coming back out on Monday and Tuesday. Monday we're looking at temperatures of about 37 degrees, and Tuesday all the way up to 44. So stay with us. Lots more coming up in this second hour of Good Morning Vail. We're going to learn a little bit more about spring over in Vail and what is going on here at Beaver Creek, so stay with us.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. What a beautiful day. I'm going to take a look at this one and I'm going to guess that kind of looks like the Gore Range from Beaver Creek maybe. A little confusing. From Vail, there you go. That's a Vail bump and shot. Beautiful out there today. First thing, a little cloud cover. Thanks for tuning into our show. I am Mark Sassy. Michelle Seymour is live in Beaver Creek. Ashley Prill is up in Vail. And real quick, I got to mention before I forget, today is my mother's birthday. Ma, where's the meatloaf? That's a little joke we have going. So hopefully she's watching. And happy birthday, Mom. Make it a great day. Can't wait to see you guys in a couple of weeks. And everybody else here says happy birthday also. All right, so Spring Back to Vail coming April 11th through the 14th. And along with the Tiki's and Tunes Luau at Midvale, there's a big event called Pond Skimming. We'll talk about that in a minute. But there's free concerts. Really big free concerts happening over the course of the 4 days. So Friday night and Saturday night, this is what you get. You get Government Mule on Friday night, Warren Haynes. Warren Haynes, classic performer. He's going to make one heck of a great performance out there for a free concert. And then on Saturday, 4 Decades More, Steel Pulse will be performing along with Xavier Rudd, another free concert. And that's going to be Saturday night. And then Sunday at noon, the venue opens at Golden Peak for the 17th annual World Pond Skimming Championships. Now, pond skimming is exactly what it sounds like and even more. It's all about getting dressed up in the craziest costumes that you can come up with, skimming across icy water, and there's a big jump right before. So the deal is you got to handle that jump. It defies the laws of physics and common sense as a panel of highly skilled judges score each competitor on distance, style, creativity, and water resistance. Now the event starts at 3 o'clock. The doors, well, the gates open at noon. Now, Michelle's live in Beaver Creek. I asked her during the 7 o'clock open if she would be interested in pond skimming. I want to see if she's had a change of heart yet.
No, I am much more of a Beaver Creek skate and social kind of girl. So that's what I was going to tell you about this morning is Monday nights at the ice rink behind me here in Beaver Creek. They have their skate and social, and it is complimentary ice skating and rentals from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Monday nights. No reservations. You just have to come, have an adult, someone over 18 to sign for any kids, get your skates, and go enjoy. Fun for the whole family. If you've never tried skating before, it's a great way to test it out, see if it's for you, and it can't get any better than having it here in Beaver Creek. Well, they have the umbrella bar open, so come on up and enjoy it. And tonight in Beaver Creek, it's Thursday, so that means Thursday night lights tonight. So if you want to participate in the ski down, you get a glow stick, little ski down. It's a lot of fun to watch or participate in. You have to be a level 5 or above rider. Register at Children's Ski School by 7 p.m. and then the ski down starts at approximately 7:30. They set it up to do the ski down at dusk, so that time does change a little bit as our daylight stays a little bit longer, but such a fun thing to do for the whole family, followed up with fireworks after the ski down. So it's a great event for you to do with the family, with the kids, especially if they've been in ski school. So if you would like to learn a little bit more about our mountain, Ashley is going to be introducing you to everyone's friend Emma next.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts.
Choosing my car insurance was the easiest decision ever. I switched to Geico and saved hundreds. That's a win. But it's not the only reason I switched. Geico's a company I can trust, with over 75 years of great savings and service. Now that's a win-win.
Switch to Geico. It's a win-win.
Joining us now in Gandhi 1, I've got Connie, and she is one of the owners of Vail Property Brokerage, Eagle County's oldest buyer broker company. Tell us all about it. What is it that you do?
Well, we are vacation home investment advisors that specialize in buyer representation.
Okay.
And our goal is to help our clients find properties that not only fit their lifestyle, but also make financial sense. And given the prices of real estate here in the Vail Valley, that's not always an easy thing to do. It's trickier than you think.
Easier said than done. You call yourselves the Wealth Intelligence Team. What does that mean?
Well, both Greg and I have degrees in real estate finance and urban economics, which means that we are data-driven and analysis-focused. So vacation homes really make no financial sense unless they're an investment, and that's how we help clients understand that.
Connie, thanks for your time. Go to vailpropertybrokerage.com for more information.
Peter Barclay. I'm the Assistant Director of Programs for Youth Power 365. This year in summer we did about 680 children in our programs. It's definitely a challenge, but it's what our community needs, so we're willing to do what it takes to make it happen. We've seen our donors, our volunteers, our staff pull together to support our students because we believe in what we do. Every child has someone that loves them in our program.
This resort report is brought to you by TV8. Find us on Twitter at TV8 Vail, Instagram at TV8 Vail, Colorado, and Facebook.
Okay, so inevitably in any ski vacation, you're gonna stop on in, probably grab some hot cocoa, grab some lunch, take off your boots, relax a little bit. And a lot of times, especially if it's your first time visiting Vail or Beaver Creek, you're a little bit intimidated to ask other people for advice. Well, not to worry. We have solved that embarrassment problem, and we now have something called Emma. And Emma is your epic mountain assistant, and you don't have to ask anyone anything in person. You can just send her a text and she'll respond to you. So this morning I'm already having a conversation with Emma. So you can ask her everything from weather to where do I go to get to ski school to what do you recommend for lunch at Vail Mountain, Emma. And so today I was just asking her, all you have to do is text 77477. So I just said, where can I get lunch at Vail, Emma? And so she recommends Bistro 14. That's casual sit-down dining with a full bar, and really has something for everyone. I have to agree with her on that one. That's definitely one of my favorites. Also, Two Elk features a vast menu to match the size and inviting Native American atmosphere. Good point. Just kind of, pointing out some really fun, interesting things about the different on-mountain dining establishments. And then, if you really want to go fancy today, she says, go to the 10th restaurant, elevate your on-mountain dining experience at Vail's premier full-service lunch restaurant with views overlooking the majestic Gore Range. There you go. So Emma, your epic mountain assistant, just text 77477. She's got all kinds of great information. You know who else has some great information is Mark Sassy. He has a look at your local weather forecast next.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops in Vail Village, West Vail, Beaver Creek, and Avon.
Now it's time for your Christie Sports weather. This right here is the standing wave you're going to find in West Glenwood between Glenwood and West Glenwood on your way to Newcastle Silton Rifle. It's about 45 minutes away, and you can go down there and do some surfing on a regular basis. Maybe not today, though, unless you're wearing a wetsuit, because it's going to be a chillier day. Definitely a change in the weather coming our way as we look ahead into the forecast and see this next storm approaching. We've had 5-6 days of spectacular weather. The snow finally starting to melt in my backyard. But things are shifting now. It's going to be a cooler day with snow in the forecast. Not a lot of snow today, maybe towards the end of the day into the evening hours for Thursday night. A slight chance for maybe a couple of inches of snow, and then cool weather over the evening time. Cloud cover will hang out, and then another chance for snow, maybe 2 to 6 inches coming our way, possibly Friday, and then another storm Saturday through Monday. You can see all that cloud cover and that unstable weather, the low pressure system sitting right around the four corners, and our jet stream is kind of coming across the northern tip of the Baja Peninsula and curling up towards Colorado, coming out of the southwest. So that's why we are starting to see this shift in the weather. They're calling for a little bit of sunshine today. We'll see how that stands true It is cloudy out here right now, cooler temperatures. They're calling for temperatures in the upper 30s between noon and 4 p.m., even into the early evening hours. But right now down here in Avon, it is definitely a little cooler with the wind. There's that jet stream, as I talked to you about it before, how it's coming straight across, curling up into the four corners, bringing the moisture out of the south. So the southern mountains will probably pick up more snow out of the system, but we are going to have some snow and a little bit of rain and some wind and some cloud cover and some cooler weather. That weather report is brought to you by Christie Sports. Back to the top of Vail Mountain with Ashley for First Chair.
First Chair is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
You're just catching me strapping in to take my first run here, the top of Vail Mountain. So, just kind of looking around, like Mark was just saying, we do have some cloud cover, a little bit of sunshine kind of peeking through the clouds at the moment. So low light is definitely going to be a factor today as far as not really being able to see the curvature and, the indentations of the snow as well as you would on a very sunny day. So that's definitely going to be something to be aware of. And I think we should probably just go ahead and test out these conditions. Now, this morning as I was walking around, it's a little bit crunchy, and that's just because of those warmer temperatures, and then it freezes at night. So that makes things pretty fast out here first thing this morning. But I gotta tell you, it's still relatively soft compared to what we might see a little bit later on in the month of April. And I can still dig in pretty good with my edges, but it's a good idea to get your edges sharpened, get a nice tune going. And the groomers have been out and they've definitely done a really good job. So it's nice and smooth first thing this morning. And man, it's also pretty warm out here. Just a slight breeze and a few of those trees clinging onto that snow that we received last week. And of course we had more on the way, but yeah, very mild, smooth ride first thing this morning.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
So recently, my son's band was signed by a record label. A record deal? Unbelievable.
Whenever we're about to get on a stage for a huge audience, I always give my dad like a FaceTime kind of moment.
You see the crowd, you see the emotion.
He has that experience for the first time with me, and it's really important to me.
I created a rock star.
There for you when it matters most. Get iPhone XR on us when you buy the latest iPhone, and Apple Music on us with Unlimited. Only on...
Na 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 na, hey hey hey, goodbye. Hey, goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum-quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
there's nothing quite as soul-freeing as the solitude of the trees. The trees can also be home to some of the best snow conditions on the mountain. In the trees, agility is key. You're going to want to stay compact, think quickly, and use precision to navigate your way through those narrow passageways. Thankfully, advancements in ski technology made the trees more accessible than ever before. If you haven't explored the trees in a while, it's time to take another look. Remember, always ski with a partner. Better yet, go with a pro. Here's David Oliver and some pros from Vail Resorts that are going to show you how to ski the trees like an expert.
Tree skiing can be both fun and rewarding. Fun in the regard that it's a whole new environment, and rewarding in the fact that sometimes the best snow can be found in the trees and allows you a chance to get off the beaten path. Fear of hitting a tree scares a lot of people, so they tense up and ski defensively. Instead, keep your eyes trained on the white path of snow where you do want to go. If it helps, think of a pair of trees as forming the sides of a doorway. Adjust your mindset to think about traveling through the doorways rather than around those big, solid posts in your way. As snow develops around the tree, sometimes there's holes form underneath. We don't want to fall into those. Branches, they come at varying heights and levels, so as farther we look ahead, the better chance we have at avoiding branches by ducking or skiing around the trees. Also, be ready to respond to obstacles. You might have to deal not only with inconsistent snow, but also with debris on the forest floor. When you're ready, find a trail with big trees and big spaces. When you can ski these smoothly, without stopping or losing your line, progress to tighter glades. It's always a good idea to wear a helmet and goggles to protect you from tree branches. Keep your eyes up and scanning your path to avoid getting smacked by a branch. Skiing with a partner is extremely important. That way, in case anything were to happen, you always have somebody to rely on. When we're skiing through the trees, we really want to focus on flexing in the ankles, knees, and the hips. What that's going to allow us to do is the ability to stay more to the center of the skis. That will help keep you balanced and in your most athletic, agile position. When you're centered, you have better access to the power centers of your skis. That gives you the ability to twist, turn, and tip them with speed and accuracy. Initiate your turn above the tree. Spot your turn, swing your pole, and twist your flat skis to change direction. Then set them on edge and let them make a smooth turn around the tree, smearing to control your speed. Finally, in the trees, you don't have the freedom to choose your line. You have to turn where the trees tell you, and that often means turning quicker than you would on open trails. For that reason, agility and flexibility are important. Spend time on groomed trails practicing short turns, long turns, half turns, and full turns. The trees are nothing to fear. Just remember, stay agile and make quick turns. Focus on the spaces, not the trees. Initiate your turns early and skid or smear for speed control. And no matter what, be safe. Avoid tree wells and always ski with a friend. Hope you've enjoyed the tips that we've talked about today, so let's get out in the trees and enjoy them.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Inspirato. Experience the world's most exclusive vacation homes.
Really mild temperatures starting out this morning here in Beaver Creek. We're all the way up to 27 degrees already at the base of Centennial Chairlift. It is a little bit breezy out. I was sort of surprised at how much breeze there was this morning, but overall it's still going to be a great day today. It is going to be one of those days where we have pockets of sunshine with some clouds moving in throughout the day today. But we're going to continue to warm up throughout the day with nice mild temperatures. 35 degrees by noon, 39 degrees by 4 o'clock, 33 only dropping down to 33 by 8 o'clock tonight. So again, you're going to have that mixed sun and clouds throughout the day today. That cloud is going to build up throughout the day, so we have a little bit more cloud cover going into tonight, and hopefully a chance of snow late tonight into tomorrow. But overall, great day throughout the I-70 corridor. 38 degrees over in Keystone, 30 in Breckenridge, 34 over in Vail today. So great day to get out at any of the resorts. Again, a 60% chance of snow going into Friday. Temperatures at 32, 35 on Saturday, 34 on Sunday, with the next chance of sunshine really popping out on Monday into Tuesday. 37 degrees on Monday, all the way up to 44 degrees on Tuesday. So an absolutely great weekend coming up to get out and get on the hill. So stay with us, lots more coming up. This weather was brought to you by Inspirato.
The Extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's a learning environment tailored to your child's every need. It's a guarantee that by the third day, children 5 to 6 will be skiing Hay Meadow Park, and students 7 and older will graduate to Red Buffalo Park, our mountaintop dedicated learning area. The Extraordinary is passing your love of skiing on to your children. Belong in The Extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
When freedom is threatened around the world, when floodwaters rise and wildfires rage, wherever the fight, whoever the enemy, when America needs her best, she sends a soldier. Do you have what it takes? Find out at GoArmy.com.
The most discerning travelers trust Inspirato with their vacations. And the savviest property owners trust Inspirato with their homes. When you own a beautiful property, it should be cared for by professionals and maintained by a team committed to turning an idle residence into a lucrative investment. Because the most stunning vacation homes aren't just rented, they're a carefully crafted experience. Managed, staffed, and unlocked by Inspirato.
When the mountains are your office, professionals choose Helly Hansen Gear. At the Helly Hansen store in Lion's Head, our professional staff can help you gear up like the pros. From our versatile layering systems and technologies to help keep you comfortable on your adventures, to our colorful and stylish casual collections, we have everything you need to keep you feeling alive. When you wear our gear, you feel what the pros feel.
Good morning. I'm here at the base of Beaver Creek with Kurt Olesic of Eyepieces of Vail. Good morning. How are you today?
Doing great. How are you?
Good. So I see you brought some awesome goodies with you. But first, we were just talking behind the scenes, and this is so much more than just a sunglasses store. You guys provide some really unique services.
Yeah, when people come into the store, then, obviously they see the great array of sunglasses, helmets, and goggles that we have. But a lot of the visiting clients here, they just, they need to, find a repair for their sunglasses, or maybe they want to get a new pair of prescription glasses, and those are a couple of services that we provide.
Yeah, and say you are here and you break them, or absolutely. So, and even if I have glasses but I don't have my prescription or anything like that, and I want to buy a pair of sunglasses, can you guys do that too? Like, can you get my prescription in my glasses even if I don't have my doctor's prescription with me?
Yes, we can. Number one, we have a full-time optometrist in Edwards and Vail, so we can give you an eye exam. We also have state-of-the-art lab equipment, so we can do a virtual eye exam 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, in our Edwards or Vail location. So once we get your prescription, we can cut up a pair of lenses for you, and if it's a simple prescription, we can do it overnight. If it's a little more complicated, it's something that'll take a few days. But Also, we could call your doctor and get the prescription from the doctor if you have a current prescription elsewhere.
That's so cool. I mean, that is really unique. I mean, you think of, you know, like a sunglasses store as just sunglasses, but you guys, that's really neat to have an optometrist and be able to do all of those services. I love that.
Yeah, exactly. And another thing that we really specialize in is doing custom glasses. So if you see a really cool pair of sunglasses that's in the store and you want us to put a pair of prescription glasses in there and match that tint, or just doing something that's, you know, totally off the wall, that's something that we really specialize in as well.
Very neat. Now, hey, I want to get a time to get to this because I love your little Bogner helmet back there, but I love all your goodies. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the things you've brought with us today?
Sure. So we have the Bogner helmet there on this end that has the bamboo. That's real bamboo. It's a great product.
It's so cool looking too.
Yeah, and we have the matching Bogner goggles there next to it. And Bogner uses Carl Zeiss lenses in all of their glasses and their goggles, and so it's an exceptional product right there. Moving over, we see this kind of retro look in the Oakley in that blue colorway. That's something that's, you know, brand new from their line this year. And then we have, you know, a very fashionable, stylish pair of Tom Fords, which, you know, ladies love the Tom Fords, and so do the guys. And finally, on the end, I brought in a pair of prescription Orgreen glasses. And so Orgreen's a Danish brand, and it's all titanium, but they have some really cool, unique color combinations in their line.
I love those Oakley. That is such a cool retro pair of sunglasses. And you know, one of my favorite things, especially about that Oakley pair, is I feel like my husband and then my teenage son might steal those if I were to bring those home. Those are pretty cool. So where are all of your locations at?
So we have three. We have a location in Vail next to the Solaris. We have Gondola 1. We have Edwards Corner, and we have here Beaver Creek, and also in Lion's Head.
There you go, folks. Come on in, check yourself out a pair of those cool retro Oakleys or the Bogner. Thank you so much for joining us today, Kirk. Lots more coming your way. Stay with TV8.
Thank you.
Find your new floor today. We can install it right away. Our full-time staff of professionals will install your new floor to the highest quality standards. Your new floor comes with a lifetime installation guarantee. With over 150 choices of beautiful hardwood floors and luxurious carpet in stock now, you'll find the perfect new floor for your home. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know floors.
For over a decade, the Epic Pass has provided skiers and riders season-long access to world-class mountains that are truly epic by nature. Vail, Whistler Blackcomb, Park City, Breckenridge, and more. The next evolution of the Epic Pass has arrived, and the possibilities are limitless, from one day to every day. Epic for everyone. Buy before April 14th and get 10 buddy tickets.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Presents Extraordinaire Afternoons of Wonder in Beaver Creek Village.
It's gotten a little windy out here on the back patio first thing this morning. These guys are playing the games with me today. Castle Peak, how about that one? This is the surprise bumping game, and they've stumped me so much. They must have Heidi sitting at the helm today because she's finding the tricky ones. Castle Peak, off to the west, off to the northwest. Today, right now on the back patio, we have this little bit of a vortex going on, and there's some wind coming our way. It's a breezy one, first thing. A cool breeze, mind you. And looking off to the west, not much for blue skies. We're going to have cloud cover on and off today as our next storm approaches out of the southwest, which is going to be that direction right over there, over kind of Bachelor Gulch area. And snow in the forecast maybe later on this evening. No significant snowfall as of tonight, maybe a couple of inches, maybe a little bit of rain at those lower elevations. As you notice, the temperatures we're up against. These temperatures are a little too warm for any significant snowfall to happen. We need the temperatures to drop, a good 10 degrees to really allow that precipitation to turn over into the form of some snow. High pressure passing through, low pressure behind it as that low pressure system makes its way into the Four Corners out of the southwest, the southern part of California, the northern tip of the Baja Peninsula, bringing the moisture into Colorado today, tomorrow, and the next couple of days. That's what we're looking at. It's kind of like a Baja blast is what it's going to be. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, there's some more moisture coming our way. Possibly Friday, 2 to 6 inches, and then Saturday through Monday morning, likely of another 2 to 6 inches. So we could end up with, double-digit snow by the end of the weekend, but it is going to be overcast. Sunshine coming our way by Monday into Tuesday. This weather report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Extraordinaire, presenting Bloom. Ashley has a little first chair action. Why don't we have a little snow dance, Ash, and bring the snow on?
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
I don't know, Mark, maybe I need to have a Baja Blast first. That sounds like a cocktail that I want to have on a beach, not a weather term. Now, I'm standing on the side of Ramshorn, kind of tucked into the trees, looking off at the Gore Range. There's just a small ribbon of blue sky right on top, just kind of hugging the top of the Gore Range. Did you know, by the way, that the Gore Range is named after Lord Gore? Let me move you around here for a second. Lord Gore, he was this really eccentric Irish lord, and back in the 1800s he came and he hunted in this area for several years. Not exactly known as being the best guy, really rich guy, but not exactly the best guy. He did a lot of hunting, didn't actually use any of the animals that he ended up killing and just kind of left them, and really not very popular. Also, one of the eccentricities of this guy, he traveled very heavily when he was camping. Talk about like glamping in the 1800s. He had a fur-lined toilet that he liked to use in the middle of the woods. I don't know about you, to me that does not sound very hypoallergenic, especially in the 1800s with their cleaning practices. But one of the things that just makes him so interesting. All right, I want to thank Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery for a look at this first chair report, and also I want to thank all the groomers out here on Vail Mountain. Really nice grooming, and that's really where you're going to want to head first thing this morning. I'm going to turn myself around here, but look, the resort is open. I'm the only one out here. Where are you guys? Come on out, take some turns with me.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
During your first Inspirato vacation, you'll notice that something is different. The beds are made. The dishes are done. You're not worried about what comes next because it's all been taken care of. The kids are getting along, and your spouse has never seen you so relaxed. Everyone truly important to you is gathered together under one roof, and each moment is a reminder you've arrived. Inspirato, luxury vacation homes and experiences.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
Ready to hit the slopes? Buying or renting the right gear can make or break your trip. Luckily, Outdoor Divas, the nation's first women-specific ski shop, is your expert in women's ski equipment. Our specialized staff has been making women and vacations happy since 2002 with comfortable fit solutions for every shape and size. Swing by our friendly ski boutique and let us outfit your vacation with the best gear, geared just for you.
The extraordinary is ski school at Beaver Creek. It's having your own mountain guide, honing your skills, enjoying expedited lift access, and being treated to world-class adventures. Belong in the extraordinary. Book online for guaranteed best pricing.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. If you've ever wanted to be a part of the Vail Valley, you want to find ways to make life better and easier, there's so many options, and one of those we're going to find out more about now. It's up in Beaver Creek. It's the Beaver Creek Club and the surrounding clubs. Shauna Siska Frank joining us. Siska, I called you Siska.
That's okay. You always do.
I know. I don't know why I do, because that's your maiden name.
Yeah, but I still use it. It's
Can
not
I
my
just
signature.
compliment you on this fun piece?
Thank you.
Just
Nice
'cause I
little
dig
spring
it.
piece.
I like it. It's kind of not
Warm.
too warm, but warm
it's
enough.
warm, but spring color.
How have you been?
Great. How about you?
I've been good.
Good.
I've been good. We're kind of on cruise mode right now. Skiing is great. And,
Yeah, it's awesome.
And
We're busy.
Have you skied a bunch this winter?
I skied a lot, especially last week. The snow was amazing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we were going to talk about the signature club.
Oh, that's
today.
right. We have something we have to talk about. Well, that's a good segue, because
Yes.
if people want to, you know, if they come here in the wintertime to be a part of the skiing experience in the wintertime, there's no better way to do it than becoming a member of one of those.
Thank you. I totally agree.
Yeah.
So, I mean, most people know there's 8 clubs in the valley, but some people don't. People don't realize that Vail Resorts owns all these clubs, from Passport Vail Mountain Club all the way to Red Sky Golf Club in Walcott. I'm already starting to think about golf. I'm meeting with some people about golf already. So the Beaver Creek clubs in particular are a little more property based. So if you're looking for a home in Beaver Creek, Bachelor Gulch, or Arrowhead, these clubs are really community centric. It's so easy to get to know people, because it's just like, you know, it's very organic. Everyone's in the same neighborhood. You just kind of roll down to the club. You see people at breakfast, coffee, all the different social events, and it really connects you. I always say to people, sure, you're going to spend X amount of, you know, money on a second home in particular, but it's so nice to meet other people and have people to do things with besides just your spouse, especially if you're kind of in that next phase of having more time on your hands to do things. So,
well, you have kids that are grown, gone off to college, or starting their own families.
Right.
And this is a chance for you to kind of reconnect with some of the things that maybe you were missing while you were raising your kids.
Exactly.
You know,
people love it.
But it's also for people with younger kids also. I mean,
absolutely. Yeah, the clubs have tons of things going on. In particular, specific things for teens, even, you know, teen ski days and things like that. A lot of you know, cookie decorating and that kind of thing around the holidays. When we know the kids are going to be here, the activity managers, each of these clubs have a specific activity manager. So right now it's spring break here this week, next week. In particular, they're going to bump up all their kids' activities in the next 2 weeks. So.
Right. And as we make our way into Easter too, probably some younger kid Easter egg hunts, I'm sure. But it just goes to show you that it isn't, for the wintertime, it's not just about going skiing. It's about all the other things that create those friendships and those bonds and the camaraderie, and allow you to you know, do things with some of these other families you meet outside of even being there at the club.
And honestly, there really is there is a value proposition. You know, you look at these beautiful clubs, you come in them, there's deposits. So if you talk about like the Bachelor Gulch Club, it's a deposit with dues, and with that club membership, you're going to get 2 season passes, you're going to get discounts at the spa, you're going to get discounts throughout all the things that Vail Resorts owns, different restaurants, all the retail, CME. So, you know, you get to dine. So one of the biggest things in Beaver Creek is the dining component, as you know. So if you're a Beaver Creek Club member, you can dine privately for lunch at Beano's and Alley's. Bachelor Gulch has Zach's, and Alpine Club has an awesome little yurt. Have you been to the yurt? It's really cool.
I've heard about the yurt.
The yurt's really cool. So, and then, like I was speaking with someone yesterday who loves to ski Vail too, but they live in Bachelor Gulch. So if you join the Bachelor Gulch Club, you also have this reciprocity where you can dine at Game Creek Club 6 times. So this cool dining component of, and again, very social, right? You pop in for lunch, you see somebody, maybe you're skiing alone, you sit at the bar. A lot of these on-mountain dining facilities also have community tables, so a place to, you know, no one has to feel like they're alone.
Just go to thesignatureclubs.com to find out more. Give Shauna a call, give Tinsley a call, and don't wait any longer. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
We have more coming up on the show. We have a look at that weather forecast, more First Chair with Ashley. We will be right back.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
I'm here at the base of Beaver Creek, and we're pretty mild this morning. Right now we've got temperatures of about 27 degrees here at the base. However, it is pretty breezy out this morning, so that breeze does make it feel a little bit chillier, but overall it's really mild and it's going to continue to warm up today. So by this afternoon, by noon, we're going to have temperatures looking at around 35 degrees today. By 4, it's going to warm all the way up to 39 degrees, only cooling down to about 33 degrees by 8 o'clock tonight. We are going to have that mix of sun and clouds, with more clouds pushing through as we get a little later into the day. So you are going to want to have some nice mix in your goggles there so you can switch them out. But overall, a great day to get out and enjoy the après or enjoy those nice turns up on the hill. And then it's going to be pretty mild throughout the I-70 corridor. We're looking at temperatures of about 38 degrees over in Keystone, 30 degrees over in Breckenridge today. And again, we do have that chance of snow pushing in tonight. So stay with us. We're going to have a look up close now at First Chair and see how the slopes look.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Property Brokerage, Eagle County's only vacation home investment advisory company.
So I'm making my way down to the base of Vail Mountain. I was just at the very top of chairs 4, 5, and 11. And one of my favorite blue runs is Bear Tree. And there's a reason why. You guys have to seek this out today. And it's because it is marked with a lovely little wooden bear right next to the tree, right in the middle of the run at the very top. Look at his little outfit, or her little outfit. She's all dressed up for spring, got a little tutu on, got some flowers just blowing in the breeze, a few beads, and just a really fun little treat for you as you make your way to the top of this run. Now, Vail is 100% open right now. The snow really is good. It is hard packed this morning, so you want to make sure that you are just taking your time and really just taking it nice and slow, and make sure you are watching where you're going. And I have to tell you that bringing those low light lenses is going to be really important today. I've had a few of those moments already just on my way down. I have lenses that kind of they change automatically with the conditions, but I've had a few of those like whoop, you know, some of those surprises out here. So all right, bye Mr. Bear. Let's continue riding. It is a really great day to get out here, really nice and mild, and man, beautiful first full day of spring.
Na 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 na, hey hey hey, goodbye. Hey, goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers, Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, alive since 1877, proud uniform partner of Vail Resorts.
Hey, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Joining us here in the studio, Cara Millette with Engel & Volkers Real Estate. She works out of the Vail office, and we're catching up today because we haven't seen each other.
I know.
Really like all winter.
It's been a long time.
I'm not
How
usually
have
in
you
the
been?
studio.
You grew a little this.
Yeah, this has been kind of going for a while. I'm just
keeping warm during the colder months, but now it's warming up.
This is very true.
Yeah,
and
finally.
we talked about that off camera, and the snow is great. We've both been skiing a lot, and there's a lot of good energy, just a good vibe around the valley, don't you think?
Yeah, spring break is here, and there's a lot of people in town, a lot going on.
Yeah.
Concerts, and then spring back next month with the pond skimming. That's always fun.
And it just goes to show people, if you're just kind of just tuning in, that it's not just about the skiing in the summer and the golf. I mean, the skiing in the winter and the golf in the summer. There's just a plethora of things for people to embrace if they choose to, and if they don't want to, then it's at their beck and call, and it never stops. And that's the energy around the valley.
Yeah, with all the great restaurants. I find that I never have enough time to do everything
I don't either.
that there is to do.
Yeah.
But I'm more of a homebody nowadays. I like to, and the property I wanted to talk about at 2150 Alpine Drive is a great property just to hang out.
It is?
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's set in the trees. It's in Westvale South. You can actually ski to the home. And it has a beautiful backyard for the summer. That's a summer picture, obviously, with a fire pit, hot tub, waterfall. It is a 4-bedroom, 4-bath house, so it's a great size.
Is it a newer property? Is it
94.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's not that old.
Not
It's
at
been
all.
remodeled twice. The patio
kidding.
area is brand new. They put
Look at like the backyard. Look at the tree access you have, the woods.
Yeah. So there's nice coverage. So you minimize the highway impact. That's the kitchen. That's been the walls have been remodeled with that integrated plaster that looks sort of Tuscan style. There's 2 fireplaces. The one in the master bedroom is a 2-way fireplace.
How big is the property, Karen?
It's about 3,300 square feet.
I like that size. That's like a size that I would like to live in.
Yeah, it's not too big.
No,
Yeah,
but you got some room.
You've got some room for kids or guests, or 2-car garage, 2 patios. There's a nice ski locker along the side of the 2-car garage, because you know how we always run out of room for all our toys.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the 5-piece master right there. And then it has a lock-off where you could, have if your in-laws came over to visit, they would have a separate living room, dining room, and kitchenette
Just in case
area.
you just want to set them aside, or they don't want to be around you.
Just saying.
And once again, just so you all know, this location is, if you were traveling, let's just say you're traveling west on the South Frontage Road, you go past the Cascade area, you take your next left over the bridge near Donovan Park, and then you kind of do a quick right, a quick left, and you go up the hill, and it's another little world up there and very conveniently located.
It's called Highland Meadows, and actually it's unincorporated town of Vail, so there's no transfer tax on that property.
Very nice.
You save 1%.
Wow.
Which is great.
That's great too. Is it available to be seen?
It is.
Okay.
Anytime. And I'm in my office all day, which is in Vail Village, across from Solaris, next to Pazos and Austria House Club on one side. So if anybody would like to come by and talk to me some more about this opportunity.
I like the looks of it. Good to see you.
Hey, it's great to see you.
All right,
Thank
Engel &
you.
Volkers, once again, you can't miss the sign. You walk out the west steps of the parking garage. You pretty much walk right into where Karen is working. And go check out that property. It's a great location. We have weather coming up after the break.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
A great morning here in Beaver Creek today. We've got temperatures starting out in Beaver Creek Village at about 27 degrees right now. We do have a little bit of a breeze going around, but it is going to continue to warm up and be a great day today. We are going to have one of those days where we have pockets of sunshine and then some pockets of clouds moving in. The clouds are going to build as we move throughout the day here in Beaver Creek, but we're going to warm up to about 35 degrees by noon today and continue to warm up throughout the day. We're looking at getting all the way up to 39 degrees by 4 o'clock today and only dropping down to 33 by 8. So a really nice mild afternoon to get out, make some turns, and then check out the villages, walk around, enjoy the après while you do have those mild temperatures. And it's going to be mild throughout the state today. We're looking at 38 over in Keystone, 30 in Breckenridge, 34 in Vail, and again about 35 here in Breckenridge. So really easy driving if you want to head over to any of the other resorts today. Watch out for that sun glare, because again, you're going to have those pockets of sun and shade. And then everyone start doing your snow dance, because as those clouds move in, we're hopefully going to have some snow develop overnight into Friday. 32 degrees on Friday, 35 on Saturday. The next chance of sunshine coming on Monday and Tuesday, warming all the way up into the 40s on Tuesday. So if you liked yesterday, Monday and Tuesday are going to be the days for you with this coming week. So this weather was brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Beaver Creek. So stay with us. We're going to have a look at an awesome program Villa Resorts contributes to called The Epic Promise.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Vail Property Brokerage has been Eagle County's only buyer brokerage company for the last 20 years. Greg, what is it that sets you apart?
Well, we created buyer brokerage on the West Coast for corporate America, and we brought that expertise to Vail 25 years ago, and we approached the market completely different. It's a lifestyle-driven market, but it really is so expensive that people care about the money. So our platform is Vacation Home Investment Advisory.
Now, you refer to yourselves as the Wealth Intelligence Team. So what does that mean, and how are you set apart from other realtors?
Well, Connie and I are real estate financial analysts and economists. So we understand the capital markets, how Vail might fit in from a portfolio diversification perspective. And really, this asset class makes no financial sense unless you're making an investment.
Well, now's the time to get in touch with Greg and Connie and take advantage of their knowledge today.
The Epic Promise Foundation, at its root, is a way that we can all be part of something that's larger. To say to employees who really are in a moment that they need help, we've got your back. We're there for you.
Whether it's through emergency funds or educational programs, Epic Promise Foundation gives an opportunity for the company to reach out and lend a helping hand.
For a company to be able to step outside their box and support employees at this level is something that is almost unheard of.
The Epic Promise Foundation has made a huge impact on our family, and I couldn't be more grateful.
To be able to give you that little bit of cushion to go, okay, we'll be okay. I mean, that was huge.
Their offer to help was such a positive thing, and I'm so grateful for that.
I think it's about giving back, and it's about caring about our employees. If you're having a personal crisis, we're here to help you.
Epic Promise is a great part of what we do here at Vail Resorts. It speaks directly to two of our core values, which are do right and do good.
You know, we talk about the experience of a lifetime and really providing that for our guests, but also it's very important with our employees. That can end up being their experience of a lifetime, is the support that the foundation gave them to go ahead and push through a time of need.
Life can be hard and it can throw you some real curveballs. It can be from a health crisis to a death in the family. If the foundation can take that little bit of financial stress off, it makes such a huge difference in the end.
I had just recently heard the story of Zach, who's one of our groomers here at Park City. He really needed some help financially with being able to purchase a cochlear implant.
Right before the start of the ski season, my cochlear implant broke. I felt lost. I lost my ability to communicate with people. The Epic Promise Foundation heard about my struggles and offered to help me, and I'm so grateful for that.
So I'm Jim Teeter. I've been with Vail Resorts Retail for 8 years. In March of 2016, I was diagnosed with brain cancer. When you're given news like that, you have to start from step one, which is, what do I need to take care of? And for me, that was easy. It's my daughter and my wife. And through the help of the Epic Promise Foundation, I was able to get a grant that was a huge financial help to my family and I, but more importantly was the connection and making me feel supported.
So the foundation not only provides money to people going through a hardship, we also provide educational grants for both the employee as well as the employee's children. One of our recipients is David Castillo. His father, Jose, has worked at the Marriott for over 17 years, and we're very pleased to be able to help that family send David to school and pursue his dreams.
El programa de Epic Promise, David tuvo la oportunidad de ir al colegio, lo cual estamos muy agradecidos.
Rebecca's story is pretty incredible. Here is someone who needed to drop everything and get to her brother who was in need of a bone marrow transplant.
I got there in the nick of time and could be a part of saving his life. If it wasn't for this foundation, I don't know how I would have made it.
The foundation is for everyone across the company. And the beauty of it is also that everyone can have a part in building it.
As an employee, you can donate money, of course, to the foundation. You can donate your time. You can also nominate a fellow employee, a coworker, to actually receive aid.
We can get thousands of employees across this company to pay it forward and support this foundation. That's what really takes this program to the next level.
We've been able to connect families at a time where they really needed to connect. We've been able to help people get to that next stage in their education. I can't even imagine where we're going to be at next year. It's going to be pretty amazing to see.
The idea of joining together to help support fellow employees just makes our connection to each other that much stronger.
All right, that's going to wrap up our programming for today, for Thursday. Really the first official full day of spring. Feels a little bit more like winter out here, and there's some snow in the forecast. So plan that into your program if you are traveling. The next couple of days, we're going to see on and off snow showers. A couple of inches here, 3-4 inches there, all the way through the weekend into Monday before the sunshine returns once again. Snow conditions are great on Vail and Beaver Creek. Go up there and make some great memories. Take some photos and hashtag VailTV8. and we will share them during our live show. On tomorrow's show, once again, Good Morning Vail will be live from 7 to 9. You can tune in. Tomorrow is Sydney, our producer's birthday, so we want to wish her an early birthday. And then also we'll be talking to Mike Closier, a big adventure racer who now has started a company called Out There, where he makes backpacks and outdoor gear for the outdoor enthusiasts in all of us. We'll be talking with the Evergreen Lodge. Avon Liquor will be coming into the studio. Carrie Hogan, she always has great stuff to share. And also Vail Valley Cares and the Thrifty Shops undergoing a big renovation at their store in Edwards, and amazing sales on everything all the time. So there you go. That's a look at what's happening for tomorrow. You make it a great day, everybody. Be safe, and we'll see you tomorrow for Good Morning Vail at 7.
Hi, I'm Maddie Evans, and when I'm not hosting Good Morning Vail and getting you psyched to be out on the mountain, I'm out enjoying the mountain myself.
This is the local edition today.